Welcome to Jonesboro, Arkansas at Centennial Bank Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, the Red Wolves head coach told me before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Warhawks ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arkansas State's offense comes onto the field first today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Keep it on the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. The Red Wolves line up to punt it away. Now on the return. Makes a move. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Warhawks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this...
Caught, and he's got room. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
We'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw for it. Moving out to the right. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
And I know that one is going to really upset the defensive coordinator because on 3rd down you're blitzing. You're hoping to at minimum get a free rusher and at least affect an errant throw by the quarterback, but neither of those things happened. The quarterback was able to get outside the pocket. He was never hit. He throws the completion, and now the defense is facing a fresh set of downs.
And the Warhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's in open space downfield. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Sends it back in motion. The big fullback's got it. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The Warhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Dances away to buy time. Setting up the screen. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Off play action. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
All right, I like the aggressiveness. I want to be aggressive as a play caller when I'm coming out of my own end zone, when I got a little bit of space to throw the football, and you can tell they wanted to be.
Might have a chance. He's inside the 40, the 20, inside the, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And that's what's so hard about playing this guy, man. It's not the first play. They defended the first play really well, but what does he do? He buys time, he scrambles. Now you start changing your routes. Defenders get a little bit confused. He drops it off, and he makes a big play.
And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on second down for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Westbrook.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Right on the money. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. Fourth down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a first down, you got to put that ball on the money, have your guy with some open space so he can run. Defense was all over that drag route. They broke on the football, no space, nowhere to go, forcing the fourth down.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Back to pass, it's Coleman. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it out of the shotgun. There's a crease. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. They're going to ride this running back. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing.
Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Red Wolves. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll run the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Caught over the middle, it's Barrett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Makes it past the marker. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point is good. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Makes the grab. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Warhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield very late in the half. It's caught. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking deep down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete. Pulled down for the tackle. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Red Wolves will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. And the Warhawks moving quickly to the line. They'll go right back to the run. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll go to the fullback. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage.
There's some room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Warhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running inside, it's Westbrook. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Warhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Quarterback may change this route. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Sweet cut there. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. The Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wants to throw. It's Coleman. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, down on the UL Monroe sideline, guys, I have got my eyes on the running back who told me he is pretty banged up from that loss.
Turning it on! Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Gets the back moving. Give to the fullback. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finding some room. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And guys, this offense has a couple of jobs. The first one, get the touchdown, then they'll need the 2 to tie here in the 4th. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But
touchdown, Warhawks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. From the gun. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And tackled there by the defense.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with this.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Handoff from the gun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go right back to him. Could be an alley. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The run inside. It's Westbrook. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, man. That's a couple plays in a row. Like, The clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. We're getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. The field goal is no good. Still down by 2. Chance to take the lead out the window. Guys, tough break there.
And man, did they put their kicker in a big spot, in a big moment, and that would have taken a big leg. The long field goal, he just misses, and this game was about to get really interesting. Now, ball turned over. This game could be over.
And the Red Wolves enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. Pulls it and fires to the left. Runs through him, and he smashes his way through again. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And they'll take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to